bird head in your screen. I can't see whether you can see that or not. I have just left. I have 268,077 kilometres on my truck. It's full of petrol, it's full of water. It's actually full of diesel. Full of water. There's my bird. That's welcome to the YouTube channel to Emmy, my companion, who at the moment is crawling all over the camera. Yeah, that's what she does. Anyway, we are on our way to Barracoke, which is about halfway to Kalgoorlie from Perth, and I will stay there for the night. Yeah, and it's say goodbye to everybody and watch my little mate's kids, Zach and Eli, run up the street and say goodbye.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond north, a bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Emmy and I just stopped for a water break. It's been hot. Hot! It's really hot! Wherever you see, it's like an Australian thing, right? Like wherever you see red earth, this is the hot. It's hot. You can't cool down. What are you doing? Is it nice? Cold, isn't it? Ooh, is it giving you brain freeze? Or like pea brain freeze? Alright, I've just stopped just to show you this because it's a story that absolutely fascinates me. This is the Kalgoorlie Pipeline. It runs from basic Mundaring Weir to Kalgoorlie. It was designed to feed fresh water to miners who were dying of thirst and typhoid. In 1890, the influx of miners to the area required some major infrastructure in Western Australia that did not exist. It required a visionary. This is where we enter the pairing of the Premier John Forrest and an engineer by the name of Charles Yelverton O'Connor. There is so much that Australia should be thankful for these two men and what they achieved. Forrest procured O'Connor from his homeland in New Zealand, where he was already setting up infrastructure there, and decided to bring he and his family over to Perth. As soon as he arrived, he was inundated with work, and the first port of call, no pun intended, was Fremantle Harbour, the deep water port allowing trade to come through and services. As soon as the harbour was underway, O'Connor's attentions had to turn to the pipeline or the prospect of it. O'Connor's plans for the pipeline were not well received. So many parties were involved in this decision, and anyway, long story short, Forrest batted in for O'Connor and the project went ahead. Over many years of this project, poor O'Connor had to endure ridicule from the press and other parties about this decision for this pipeline and the validity of it, the cost of it, so many other variables. Then one day, poor O'Connor had decided he'd had enough, and he rode his horse into the shallow waters of South Fremantle Beach and ended his life. Still stands today. 60% of that pipe is the original pipe that was laid in 1896 to 1902, which is really sad. You know, he didn't see it come to the end. And you know what, you look at the impact of this pipeline and what it has done for Western Australia and what it started, and I guess continues to feed, because it's still working, it still supplies the fresh water. So not only did he first of all build the dam that was, I believe, and maybe still is, but was at the time the highest dam in the southern hemisphere. using strengthening concrete and all this sorts of stuff, you know. So it was really sort of edgy stuff, and it worked a treat. It still works a treat. It's still standing and still doing its job. So, you know, I just feel really, really bad for this guy. You know, like all this work that he did and all that he invested in it, and to lose such a brilliant mind, because that's what they're saying. You know, like he literally sort of lost his mind and lost all of his confidence, and just from the constant badgering. So yeah. So next time you pass the Kalgoorlie Pipeline, have a little think about Mr. O'Connor and yeah, what he has given our state and how far that has allowed the state of Western Australia to come. Yeah, that's it. I didn't stop in Burracopen after all. I stopped in Meredith, and there was a cute little camp here. It's a little catchment pond. Took a bit of drone footage and then had a nice big sleep ready for tomorrow's drive.
Someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think you said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in the car, let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah. Don't need
Anytime I put my hand like that, she wants to bury her head. Okay, alright. If you stop playing with her, she starts twitching. This is the day I bought Emmy from the Bird Rescue Centre with Shannon, Alex and Edith. And this is the day she got home and she finally had all her feathers and could eat. She loves the motorhome and treats the whole thing like it's her cage. So, and she's a nuisance. She gets in your clothes, in up your shirt, in the back of your hoodie, in your hair, everywhere. And she's bizarre, you know, she rides on the steering wheel, she sleeps on the steering wheel, she preens. But not always is she beautiful. Emmy, show Sarah how beautiful you are. It's going to come out and get you. Good girl, good girl. Yay! You're a mental case. Yeah. Get it. It'll get you. You like it, don't you? Huh?